This time I have a mini sequence for you to balance and activate the throat chakra located in our throat all the way to the back of our neck. And it's the center of our communication, which allows us to express ourselves authentically. It's represented with the color blue. And whenever you're ready, take out your mat and follow me for this short but effective yoga sequence. Start by laying down on top of your mat in a comfortable position. We're gonna take a few breaths to fully arrive on top of our mats here and now. You can start by noticing how the fresh air enters into your throat area and how the air goes out a little bit warmer. Internally, you're expressing kind and loving words to yourself and the people around you. Keep breathing and let the tension just release with every exhalation. Your neck becomes completely relaxed. Your throat is relaxed. And while you're breathing, feel how the air is just cleaning your throat area. Your breath purifies. Take your last breath here and then slowly start to open your eyes. We're gonna bend our knees little by little. Place your foot on top of your mat. Place them quite close to your butt area. Your palms are facing to the mat. And on an inhalation, you're gonna push up your hips all the way into the sky and bring all of your weight into your shoulder area, the back of your neck. And just keep on pressing your hands and your feet in the ground here. Try to maintain your knees into the center, don't let them go out. While your throat gets a bit compressed here, gets a bit massaged, your chest area is opening up, your belly is expanding, inhaling, pushing your hips a little bit higher. And then with the exhalation, start to round your spine and bring your vertebrae one by one back into the ground. Widen your feet, put them as wide as the mat, and let your knees drop into the middle of the center, touching each other. This position is great to release tension from your lumbar spine. Inhaling here, and with the exhale, drop your knees to the right side for a mild spinal twist. Look over your left shoulder. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center, and exhaling, dropping your knees to the left side while looking over your right shoulder. Keep your feet wide here and just release the tension from your lumbar spine. Inhaling, coming all the way back to the center. Bend your knees, grab a hold of your knees, bring them into your chest, give yourself a hug. And bring your nose between your knees. We're gonna grab with our hands behind our knees and we're gonna rock 3 times back and forth to come all the way back up. So exhale, come back up, inhaling, release. Exhale, come up. Inhaling, drop your back all the way to the back. Roll over your shoulders and exhale, release. Cross your legs, you can place your hands in front of you and we're going to come into a tabletop position. Place your hands below your shoulders, straight spine, knees under your hips, navel is slightly in. Now we're going to do 3 cat-cow movements to warm up our spine. Inhaling, lowering your belly, looking up to the sky. The exhalation, you're going to bring your chin all the way to your chest area, round your spine, push your tailbone forward. 2 more. Inhaling, opening up your chest, lower down your belly, look up to the sky, push your shoulder blades together, and then exhale, round your spine. Shoulder blades go all the way up to the sky. 1 last time. Inhaling, lowering your belly. opening up your shoulders. And now with the exhalation, round completely. Bring your forehead to your navel area. And then come back to a neutral position. We're going to push ourselves up to the first downward facing dog, placing your toes under your feet and then pushing your hips all the way high up into the sky. Place your hands nice and firmly into the ground and make sure your hips are the highest point here. You can keep your knees bent, your ankles come all the way off of the ground, and you can also make some movements here. Bend your right leg, bend your left leg. You can move with your head like you're saying yes, yes or no, no to really release some tension from your neck area. And keep pushing firmly with your hands into the ground. And then slowly you're going to start looking between your two hands. And on your own rhythm, you're going to start walking with your 2 feet all the way to the front of your mat. When you're at the top of your mat, you're gonna slightly widen your feet, bend your knees, and start to roll up your spine vertebra by vertebra. First your tailbone, your back, your shoulders, and your neck comes as last. Come all the way up, inhaling here, bring your hands overhead, make a slight back bend, and exhale, fold all the way forward again. You can keep your knees slightly bent here. And then with your feet at hip width distance apart, you're going to bend your knees a little bit more and you're going to bring your hands overhead into one straight line. Bend your knees. We're going to come to a chair position, Utkatasana. Bend deeply into your knees. Push your tailbone a little bit to the front. Your abs are engaged. Your back muscles, and maybe look all the way up to the sky, otherwise just look in front of you, whatever is more comfortable for your neck. One last breath, breathing here into your chest area, elongate your spine. Your weight is all the way to the back of your feet, and then we're going to make one big step to the back with our right foot to come into a high lunge position. So this time our spine is straight. Left leg is completely bent, toes are pointing forward. Slowly, slowly, we're gonna clasp our hands behind our back. Inhaling here, opening up our shoulders, maybe looking all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, folding forward. Bring your chest area to your knee and push your hands to the sky. Breathing here in this humble position. Your left leg is nicely anchored and your right leg gives you the stability. Last breath. And then release your arms to the sides of your left foot and step with your right foot back to the front of your mat. Fold all the way double here. Release your neck. And stretch out the back of your legs, your hamstrings. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other way. So start by bending your knees, bringing up your arms to the sky. Come back to your chair position. So bend your knees here, go sit down like you're sitting into a chair. Your weight is to the back of your ankles. Make sure you can still see your toes when you're looking down to the ground. Lowering down your butt a bit. Hands go overhead, an option to look all the way up to the sky. Otherwise, just stay looking forward. Lift your leg up slowly, placing your left leg to the back of your mat, standing tall and straight here into this high lunge position. Right leg is bent, left ankle is over your left toes. Inhaling, grounding yourself. And then slowly we're going to release our arms back again. We're going to clasp our hands behind our butt, opening up our chest area, maybe looking up to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Bring your chest to your right knee. Hands grow tall to the sky. And keep your weight nicely anchored on top of your right ankle. Release your arms, hands go around your right foot. And then you're going to step with your left foot all the way to the front of your mat. Releasing, falling forward here, Uttanasana. Bend your knees completely here and go sit in the middle of your mat. Roll out your spine and go lay down. You're going to prepare yourself for an inversion here. You have two options, or you're going to come to a waterfall position with your legs into the sky and your hands and arms next to you. Option 2 is to come to shoulder stand. For this position, you're going to bring your hands next to your body, placing your palms firmly into the ground, bringing your knees into your chest, and then lifting your hips all the way over your shoulders. Place your hands on your lower spine to protect your cervicals. Don't move your neck here anymore, and then bring your feet above your hips. Try to maintain one straight line here and stay in this position as long as you like, and you can always go out of the position whenever you feel like. Enjoy this inversion where the blood is flowing back into your organs and all the way to your heart. Very good for your circulation. In the meantime, we're compressing our throat area. Exhale, release, bend your knees and start to roll your spine slowly and steady back to the ground, using your hands as a brake. You can bring yourself back to the center of your mat, and you're going to start by laying down. Make yourself as comfortable as possible, widening your legs a bit, your arms and your palms. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. You're going to bring your body into a deep relaxation for just a couple of minutes. Breathing, inhaling into your throat area, releasing the tension, purifying this area. And then with the exhale, you just release, you relax all of your muscles. Your belly is relaxed, your chest, your entire spine, your feet, and all the muscles of your face. You can stay here for as long as you like, otherwise start to make some movements back in your body. Stretch yourself out, bring your knees into your chest, and roll over to one of your favorite sides. Slowly start to push yourself all the way back up into a seated position. And keep your throat area nicely balanced. Communicate authentically and dare to say no from time to time as well. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Have a nice day.